Hello gang, welcome back once again to the Long Dark. It's been a while since we've done anything with little Freya here, so we are back once again in our beautiful Forlorn Muskeg. But we're not sticking around, we're on our way out. We are heading towards Broken Railroad. I don't know the region well. The only time I spent in Broken Railroad was when I did Winter Mutes episode 1. And so I'd like to get to know the region better, especially if I ever intend to take Hunk there from Interloper if we manage to survive the current predicament he is in. That's another story for another time. Anyway, we are off on our journey right now. I'm just trying to think about anything I might want to prepare for as we begin our arrival there. I know Broken Railroad is relatively rife with tight corridors and blind spots that is also heavily populated with wolves, so it's going to be testing my evasion skills to the max, and it's also going to be memorizing a new path, I guess you could say. The only bits of the region I'm anywhere near familiar with is just along the railroad tracks to the machine shed, and from there up the road to the hunting lodge. Got little Mr. Bear over there, patrolling his route, being a good old boy, Mr. Yogi. We'll leave him to his devices as we make our way across the ice. Probably gonna get a little bit of weak ice through here. No, we're actually safe. I'm running right along the edge of my max carry capacity. Let me check food. Yeah, we're loaded up on food. How many did I have? 84. We got 84 cattails, so I don't need to hunt for quite some time. I'm gonna save my bow's condition for... Where's my bow's condition at right now? 64%. We're just gonna save our arrows here and our bow for survival necessities, such as warding off wolves. Gonna try and maintain as much fire starting. Wolves or bear. We're gonna take the bear. He's easier to dodge. Go out on the ice to just gain a little bit of a breathing space. Anyway, I'm gonna try and utilize the mag lens as much as possible for fire starting and reduce my reliance on matches. Long-term survival is going to require careful planning once we reach that stage of when I light fires and what I light them for, saving matches for extreme outliers on the positions of what we may or may not need, depending on what goes on, but that's at least a good 200 days in the future. 100 days at minimum. What day are we on right now? Just out of curiosity. We are on day 54. Been here nearly a good 2 months, floating around this island. Spent a good portion of that at Hush River Valley, a good 20 days I believe, somewhere near there. Enjoying our respite. But that's in the past. We're heading on to Broken Railroad, which is not going to be a vacation at all. At least not how I'm approaching it. I'm approaching it to gain information and knowledge about the region as a whole, and very detailed information. I'm not going to worry about mapping. I've never found much use for mapping. My brain is usually pretty well equipped at interpreting directions and keeping major landmarks and positions in memory. The only time my brain seems to fail me in those regards is when it's incredibly snowy and hard to make out things, or foggy. Which goes to show that even the most seasoned veteran, which I wouldn't claim to be the most seasoned veteran, I would say that would probably go to CBF Rain or Tiber GSK on the Steam forums. They have spent countless hours in the game at the highest difficulties, utilizing the most egregious of challenges, and have always come out on top. I still sometimes struggle heavily with Interloper, ensure my path stays on the route of success, but that is neither here nor there. We are on Stalker, which is my playground, which is why we're here. I would never dare take Hunk here yet without taking good stock of information. So if I need shelter, we need to begin looking around for immediate paths of shelter. I have never strayed from the railroad tracks on my brief stint through here. So we're going to be looking for caves, any form of lees in the way of where I could find shelter from wind. We just got a solid rock face there. I know where that railroad track goes. We're going to follow the side path for now, and we're going to pick up sticks along the way in case I need them for warmth. Never know. I do have some coal and some firewood though, I believe. Let me check real quick. Yeah, still got some firewood. And a book or two. So we will be okay for whatever the winds of change seek to bring our way. But for now, we are fine. We're fine. It's a pleasant morning, a balmy 44 degrees outside. I seek to increase my knowledge of the region. So we got patrol up ahead. Ooh. Okay. That wolf has most certainly seen us, but is taking a very strange method. Alright, he got stuck. So the question is, do we want to pursue a path into there or take an alternate route? I think we'll try and take an alternate route that affords us some more visibility without it being such a tight corridor. That's just hell on wheels waiting to happen there. Surprised he wasn't able to get out. The interesting portions of the terrain were in my favor. Don't always count on that though. So I'll make sure I'm not being tailed. If I am, it's not much of a big deal. I can just pop an arrow in his skull. Or take the bite. Alright, I've never been down this direction either. We've got a waterfall over here. It's apparent from the noise. Let's go check this area out and then we'll come back up and around, I guess. Interesting little corner of paradise. Well, there's no way back up. Not on this route. This is a one-way trip. So if we want back up, we're gonna have to find our way back up. Gotta keep that in mind. Whatever action you choose to take in the long dark, you're gonna need to keep in mind how you're gonna reverse the consequences of that action should it go unfavorably for you. Got a wolf over there. What are the odds we have a wolf up the hill? Probably pretty high. So I've heard plenty of stories about Broken Railroad being a stalker player's nightmare in terms of wolves, but we've been lucky so far. Taking my time. So the way back up to the railroad is either going to be up that way, which is heavily guarded. Guarded by one. We have a back path through here. Did I bring any other weapons with me besides stones? Yes, I did bring the distress pistol. I have 5 shots. I so choose to take them. Rather like to hang on for those in case something nasty happens and I lose my bow, but we still have a lot of shots left. I'm not worried about that yet. Nothing in a random backpack for us, and I cannot go any higher in that direction, so we're forced down the creek bed. Good thing is I know where this creek bed goes. If I recall correctly, we'll eventually come out near the bridge, which should be guarded by a bear and a pair of wolves near the machine shed, with a path up to the hunter's lodge from there. Means we're just going to need to take our time, be wary of all openings, and watch out for bears, moose, and wolves. Alright, any way out of this mess. Probably could have gone forward and tried to get up on that tree, but it's too late now. I can't get up on that tree either. I should be able to climb this tree. Yep, and Mr. Wolf is keen on following. We may actually not be able to climb this tree. A little steep in all the wrong directions. We'll see if we can't shimmy along the wall up here. See where this gets us. Gets us at a vantage point, and we can utilize throwing stones to throw off Mr. Booplesnoot. Alright, go back to your original patrol route. I do have to go this way. This is the only route left available to me, but we're just gonna have to take it slow now. We are hungry. And we'll have a bit of a snack while we wait for the wolf to continue travels. Thing topped up. I have plenty of these guys to go around. I'm only gonna rely on the MRE and the canned goods if I don't find any other food available to me. Key to survival, always stay on top of your surroundings. If you're looking for quiet time to play where you don't have to worry about things, go play Voyager or Pilgrim. Stalker and Interloper is not for the faint of heart or those who just want a nice little relaxation after a good long day of work. Because you're going to be forced to think, you're going to be forced to look. Maybe you are into that sort of thing after work, I don't know. Sounds like work to me though, if your brain's already fried. I can pick my stone back up and we're gonna look and see if we can't sight the wolf. I'm sure he's already back on his original patrol route by now, but I don't know how much distance he's gained. We're just gonna want to maintain our caution as we approach this choke point once more. And note that he can be lying in any of the grass around the corner here. Don't hear him. So he's not terribly close. Probably rounded off the corner again. Yep, he's gone off that way. Alright, so we'll just stay crouched. So far we know there's one wolf down here. I'm not going to take that as creative license to say that there is any less than one wolf down here, though. There very likely could be more. We're just going to take this slow and easy. You know he's over there in those tussocks, prowling around, in what appears to turn into a dead end. Looks to be the only wolf of his little pack down here. Now we are faced with another question. Do we go up there? We can't go up there. We'll have to go around the long way. Which means dealing with wolf. Wait and see what my observation can get me once I get a little bit further visibility around this corner though. But I'm pretty certain, yeah, there's no outlet. Not that way. Alright, so wolf is getting a little close for comfort. Switch back to the stones and we're gonna throw him off that way. He didn't hear it. Fair enough, we'll throw a little less of an arc. There we go, he heard that one. If you want more tips on avoiding wolves, I'll have a card in the upper right hand corner taking you to my guide video on avoiding wolves. This is a very powerful tactic using throwing stones to lure off potential predators so you can successfully skirt whatever route they're patrolling. Plenty sunny sky, but we got some clouds coming in. Just need to keep an eye on the weather. Tree, is this tree going to be beneficial to us? Doesn't look like it. We just need to go up the slope. Wolf is close, so we're just going to stay crouched. No sense pulling my bow out, I can't use it while crouched. Could climb the tree to get away from him. Doesn't seem worthwhile. He's staying far enough away. As long as I stay crouched till we're out of his detection range, we'll be okay. Alright, he's getting a little close for comfort. Gonna lure him over that way. Be a good boy. Stones, I'm down to 1 stone. Gonna need to restock. Stones are very, very powerful when used properly. I've never had any luck trying to bean a wolf on the nose, although I've seen it done. My aim with stones is not that great due to the nature of their arc. Should be, yep, we're far enough away. We're downwind from him, or he is upwind from us, which means we're safe from him. The only thing I gotta worry about is noise. and a sprained ankle. Good thing I brought tea. Things that we're all out of their meds. We're back up on the railroad tracks again. Alright. So, we just did a really wide skirt. That heads back into where we were looking earlier this morning. Need to restock on stones. Could be some around here, hopefully somewhere. There's not much down there besides some tussocks of grass and a wolf. So, nothing of great interest to us. I know this is supposed to be a non-pathable obstruction, but if you play your cards right, you can get up and over it. Boink, just like that. Gotta go a little bit further over. We're about halfway to the machine shed. I'm just dealing with the weird terrain features of this little rock slide. Alright, there's another path up on our left soon. A place we could go. There's another path to our right. Still haven't seen any stones, so I can't restock. Look around here for some stones first before I continue much further forward. I don't want to go into unknown territory without my most powerful tool, diversion. I'm not seeing any lying on the ground. Alright, we're just going to commit to it. It's mid-morning. The clock dial isn't entirely accurate, depending on your point of view as to what's safe to stay outside for and what's not. According to my point of view, it's inaccurate. It's mid-morning, it's not noon. Getting close to noon. Not noon yet. This heads up to a little ridge line above where we were. So where we came from was down there. And our wolfie pal should be right down there in the grass. We don't want to say hi to him though, we want to just continue on our way. Likely to be more wolves up here. Oh, so I wanted more stones. Clear for the moment, but doesn't mean anything. Plenty of sticks if I wanted them. I don't. I want stones. I guess I could have come up and around this way and avoided the whole shenanigans with the wolf, but I didn't. Continue exploring around this direction, see if there's anything else up over here. Oh, maybe we couldn't have. Hold on. Oh no, we most certainly could not have. This ends an obstruction. Yes, I could not have climbed up here. Alright, so this is just a detour, I guess. Not much to it. So everything off to the right-hand side of Broken Railroad is heavily navigable. Heavily in the sense of heavily obstructed. With a couple of wolves guarding the way. So not very conducive to exploration, plus there doesn't seem to be anything of inherent value sans one backpack, which had nothing in it. So good to note, there's not much of value this direction in Broken Railroad. We'll just come back and continue on our path forwards and collect some more stones as we find them. Wonder what's down here. Nothing, just a little veil. Doesn't seem to be much but some firewood. Anything back this way? Nope. Just a little alcove. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been to Broken Railroad, and when I was here last, I made a beeline straight for my objectives and got out. Didn't spend any extra time. So the way to the left is guarded twice by wolves. The way to the right has one wolf and goes nowhere. I don't know where the way to the left goes yet. I'm able to get over there to see. We're up to 4 stones. I want 1 more stone. Can't remember if there's wolves up here. Oh, it's just a bunny. I know I heard footsteps. Cave? Nope, just an alcove. Alright. Can I get up on here? I can. There's a pry bar. I can't enter it. Nothing on there. How about the front side? Yep, I can get up. About it. So this would be a little bit advantageous of avoiding wolves. I doubt they could get up here with me, although pretty tight. I'm sure the height advantage isn't that great, so would be nice if they opened up the locomotive for exploration. This would be the safest spot from a wolf if I need to run. There's a path that way. I know just around the bend up here is Wolf Haven. Down here is the machine shed. We're gonna see if this alternate route offers me any form of greater sight lines or wolf dodging. Does not, so we'll continue from the top side. Really would love to get inside that locomotive though. Take the upper path. Remember, Anakin, I have the high ground. There's our stone. Alright. The right, machine shed. Not yet, no. Machine shed's not to the right yet. A little bit further. And to the left is a much wider opening for getting up to where I wanted to get to before. Well, if I can manage to maintain my sight advantage down here. See if there's anything of value. Bunch of stumps, good collecting ground for Reshi. Got a storm coming in though. I believe we'll get to the the machine shed. I am the machine. Before this weather goes too far south. It's looking like it's just gonna be a cloudy day with some added fog. But any type of reduced visibility is bad, although I will take that over worse weather any day. Ah, here we are, approaching the machine shed. This is Wolf Haven. One needs to plot their access down here very carefully. Anything on the bed of the truck? No. Nothing on the floor. Definitely nothing in the visors. Oh, I can't grab the battery out of this one, sadly. Alright, we're running the gauntlet. No wolves sighted yet. That's no consolation though. The guard hut is not safe down here, if I recall correctly. There's no door. So far, so clear. Something up there. Means I can't sprint. Beyond that, I don't want to waste all my tea. I only brought like 5 or 6 cups. Let's check real quick. I only have 4 cups left. If I were to take this, I'd only be down to 3. I want to save it for sprained wrists. Oh, it is safe. There is a door. Good. Not much else for me in here. Okay, is there a reason there's no wolves? This seems odd. We'll collect the firewood. Nothing in the bed of this truck. Oh, there's wolves. Flare. Where's the wolves? Gonna be down off that way. That's where the morning dove went off at. Nothing in this vehicle. Hate the maintenance yard, at least from my memories of story mode. I suppose it could be far more relaxed here, but it's no guarantee. Alright, let's see what we got in here. They hate the light. Yeah, that they do. We ain't got much in here. Interestingly enough, the wolves, according to my memory, won't even come into this open area, even though the door is just wide but open. Oh, again, that was in story mode, but... hoping to find some meds, specifically painkillers, while we're here. Suppose if I don't find any here, I will at the Hunter's Lodge. Although it's no guarantee. I've left plenty of meds behind across the path I've trod so far. Some back in Mystery Lake. There should be some in Coastal Highway. I don't remember what all I left at Timberwolf Mountain. We'll see what's in here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Down vest, that's a pretty rare find. It's usually sports vest. Ooh, coffee! An archery book. Work boots. All I'm doing is doing a loot collection, and then I'll deposit it. We're gonna seek to get as light as we can before we head up to the Hunter's Lodge so we can collect whatever's up there. Ray's gonna complain the whole time about her ankle right now, which is fine. I'm not too worried about her ankle. I didn't even check to see what condition our pry bar's in. Another flare shell. That's gonna come in handy. MRE and ski gloves. I don't remember how good ski gloves are. Let me check. I know they're completely worn out right now, so that's not a good indicator. Ooh, even at 28%, they're at half the Fahrenheit. I doubt they're anywhere near as good as my gauntlets. I'm gonna check the wiki real quick. Pardon my shenanigans of doing so. Want to see... Alright, so they'll give you 1.8 Fahrenheit. Oh, no, yay. That's not good enough for me. Compared to my gauntlets of 3.4. Every drawer, we've gotten every container. We're going to put most of this in the freezer, so we'll go to clothes. Not wearing you. And you. Or you. Or you. Or even you. Everything else is currently being worn. Good. Food. We're going to need to eat that before dinner, so we'll hang on to that.
God, I have
Gonna throw that in the cupboard. I can drink you right now safely. Soda's never given me a problem. Watch this be my famous last words, but I digress. Yeah, see, soda's fine. Alright, we'll dump the peaches, the beans, and dog food in here as well. We'll eat these for dinner, probably. Tools, what don't I want? Don't want a second flare. Fire bar's still good, we'll hang on to it for now. Lay off the book. Put that back, give you there. Oh. Put the book in there too. Don't need you. There we go, we're back in weight. Nothing but an exit over here. Finding some good loot. A lot of fire starting materials, which is nice. Oh, I say fire starting materials. Just fire burning materials. Whatever, fuel. Fuel's always good. Random car door. Toilet water. Ooh, climbing socks. I know I had another pair that I've left behind somewhere, but we'll put these on and repair them. Take all the water. Nasty, nasty toilet water. Hoping to find some meds. Can't remember if there's any here or not. So Broken Railroad looks like it could be a good destination in Interloper. I'm not talking about what I'm finding in these. This is just look at the draw. Interloper's always trash for containers. But for what's been laying out on the ground, if I compare that to Interloper levels, it might behoove us to come here at some point. Plenty of soda. You really are complaining a lot, Miss Freya. Sorry, I don't share the shamed concern. Nothing in the back of the truck. Okay, down we go. Oh, I can't get in this truck. Interesting. Ah, painkillers. We're in business. Alright, painkillers. How many is it? Just 6. Alright, that's fair. Means I don't have to use my tea. Yet. New knife, just in case my other one dies for some weird reason. The best way to use knives and other tools, hatchets and stuff on all lower difficulty levels, sans Interloper, is just keep a collection of them and use up all of them. Except one. And that one you haven't used up is the one you'll use all your whetstones on. Okay. Jerry can and some rope. Ooh, good finds. Really slowing Miss Freya down here now, though. Not much up there of any note. We got a big old cloth thing to bust down for cloth. If I desire to. Nothing but a bunch of barrels up there. Can I? No, I can't fit through there. I'm gonna have to go around. This place is very dangerous during the aurora. Luckily, it's not quite time for any possible aurora, so we're okay for now. Gonna climb up. Is there anything up here for us? I believe the answer's no. Sadly. Alright, we're gonna come back down, we're gonna check these things, and then we're gonna go offload our loot. and sleep, and that's gonna call it for the episode there. A feather, one random feather. It's very rare I find feathers. Another exit. Okay, that looks to be about it for loot. Ooh, I did miss this.
Man, I could eat anything.
Yeah, you're about to eat a lot of things. And get food poisoning from it, and then eat some antibiotics. I do have antibiotics. Oh yeah, I got antibiotics galore. Alright, let's go. Anything under there? No, okay, we're good. Let's load up lockers with all our spare tools. We got a buttload of hacksaws. Tools done. And the fuel, or those feathers, we'll hang on to. Food we're going to be eating soon. A lot of this food needs to be eaten soon. Clothes, I don't need you. I'm going to wear you. There we go, that's a lot of weight undone right there. Let's go to clothes real quick. Back. Meds. Good. Fuel. Good, I don't need that mag lens. I don't need all these books. Getting back down close to our weight requirements. Gonna be eating that and that, so that's gonna cut us down some weight. We're good here. I don't really think I need the hacksaw on me though, so we'll drop that off too. That should be good, so let's eat. Right out the door ye are. I'll be safe in here though. Door doesn't shut, sadly. Alright, food time. Let's enjoy our food poisoning. Ooh. Well, heckin' me. No food poisoning. Could have sworn I would have had some. Alright, we'll save that for tomorrow then. No longer need the recycled cans, so we'll just dump that off. Have enough as it is. We're full on water. Let's sleep for 4 hours and we'll check the temperature before continuing. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I've been Lonelywolf. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you learned anything, hooray, leave a like. If you're interested in more, subscribe. There's plenty more playthroughs and guides and everything else around here. As always, I've been Lonelywolf. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay warm out there.